Hey guys, welcome back to the Pursuing Excellence podcast. I'm your host, Jay Ngay, back here with more content here on Pursuing Excellence. Today is going to be mainly about time management and working to improve on that. But before we get started in that department there, please make sure you guys check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your favorite podcasts. We're there. We're also on YouTube, so subscribe to us there, like, comment, share. We're there right there. Also on TikTok. So check us out on TikTok. We're there as well. But today's episode, again, of Pursuing Excellence, is going to be mainly about time management and how important that is in life. And this is really directed a lot at everybody, but specifically my fellow college students out there. We're all starting back. Everybody's pretty much, within the first week or two of starting back. So now it's the time to get into a habit of, being organized and having good time management skills. And that's what I'm going to talk about today, for you guys specifically. And then, I got more planned for that as well. But it is important right now, especially the way things are going right now and everything that's crazy in our world. You have to be focused and concentrate on what you're doing. It's that simple. You have to have discipline and, be intentional every day on all your tasks. I mean, it's just the only way that you're going to be able to be able to efficiently get things done. If we're not focused and we don't have time management, everything's just all over the place and you're not organized, it's just going to cause more stress and you're not going to be able to get anything done that you want to get done. And once that happens, everything just goes completely crazy and it's chaotic. So for my fellow college students out there, I'm currently at Georgia State myself, and I'm in my sophomore year. What I learned throughout my freshman year, it was rocky at first it was rocky to start out with, but then as I learned over the first couple of weeks, I learned to schedule and prioritize what's important and what, give myself specific time allotments to get whatever, my classes and everything I need to get it done, and to try to limit distractions as best I possibly can. And it's hard to do that because we are in an age where technology is king, as far as in the concept of distracting, and getting in the way of what we need to get done, right? You're working for like 10 minutes and then your phone dings and then you're on there and before 2 hours have passed and you have gotten absolutely nothing done. It's crazy and it's how it works. I don't understand it myself, but it's just, this is important right now, especially for you freshmen coming in. What I will tell you is a good piece of advice. Please, please, again, get organized, set yourself up a schedule, get an agenda or planner, whatever they cost like $1 at the dollar store. Get you a planner or to go on your laptop and download a planning app or whatever the case might be. Go to a website, and you have all those resources available to you. And I'm sure your university offers, you access to Microsoft and all those things. So if you're able to do that, just get a planner and each day write down the specific things that you have to do for each day and get those things done. Now, your assignments might be due at the end of the week. So if that's the case and it's a big assignment, give yourself, hey, my chapter assignment's due on Friday at 11:59. It's Monday. So and I got, let's say 10 questions. I'll do 2 questions today or 3 questions today, and then do 4, 5, 6 Tuesday. Wednesday I'll do 7, 8, and then 9 and 10 Thursday, whatever the case might be. And that's just an example. You can set up set up how you want it to, but it's just, again, the overall concept I'm trying to get you guys to understand is just break it up and just stay disciplined on each task and what you have to do throughout the week. Instead of trying to cram everything in on one night, trying to do everything, trust me, cramming may have worked for you in high school. We've all done it, but it's not going to work for you on a collegiate level, because if you try to cram and do everything in one sitting in one night, especially if it's studying for a test, that's not going to work at all. Do not cram. Don't try to get all your things done. And even if it's not school related, if it's whatever the case might be, in any aspect, I don't know, whether it's work, sports, or whatever. If you're studying the playbook, you guys got a film session tomorrow at 6 a.m. from our football players or sports players out there, and you got a film session, and coach is like, hey, I need you to be able to spit out these plays and know what's going on and know what everybody's doing on the field. Don't try to cram it in, the night before or whatever the case, increments, small increments, man. Just setting time aside for each of your daily tasks, knowing what's important for each of those daily tasks and setting those time increments out there for them, right? If you're able to do that, then you will be able to reach your goals. You will be able to get everything done in an efficient way, and you won't have any issue doing so. It's as simple as that, right? And that's the way I believe. That's what I had to learn my first year. Is that time management is key. It is important because once you're able to be organized and be disciplined and be disciplined, and be disciplined. I'm sorry, be organized with your time, and be intentional on each and everything that you do. Then you'll be less stressed. You'll be able to relax a little bit, chill, but also get done what you have to get done, right? And that's the big overall thing in life, right now. I mean, it's a stressful world we live in. And once life gets thrown at you, it's going to be hard, but you got to fight it back, and you have to set time aside to do what you have to do and get it done, and be intentional about what you're doing. Like a lot of things, it's just being intentional. It's about making yourself do what you have to do. The mind will try to talk you out of it, like, hey, I don't want to do this, but no, you got to fight that, and you have to sit down and do what you got to do, and just focus and get it done. And it's a hard thing, and we all struggle with it, but it's what has to be done. And it makes you wiser as well. We all grow as humans each and every day, and as we grow, we gain more knowledge. And knowledge is power. So once you gain more knowledge, you gain more power, and you gain more wisdom. And we all grow again. And that's not on the physical, just a physical aspect. That's spiritually, mentally. Where psychologically, whatever the case might be. We all are growing in some type of way. And once we continue to grow, we continue to have more time, and more things are going to pop up, and you're going to be busy with more things. So you have to be able to set schedule and set things aside to where you're able to efficiently accomplish what you need to get accomplished throughout the day, throughout the week, whatever the case may be. You can't look forward to next week or tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. Today is Wednesday. Today is Monday. I got to get focused. I got to focus on today and get done what I have to get done today, because I'm not promised tomorrow. So I have to attack today, and I have to improve today and get better. How can I be better today than I was yesterday? Every day is an opportunity to grow, to improve. Once you get that installed in your head, and you live by that mindset each and every day, which we all need to do, myself included. And I'm trying to do that now. You're going to see a change, and you're going to see a change in how you grow. You're going to see a change in how other people see you as well. They're going to see the way that you move about yourself, and that you're about business. You're about time. You're not here to play games. You don't have the chance to throw your life away, or whatever the case may be. You have a set goal in mind, and you're trying to reach it no matter what it costs. And it's going to take hard work and discipline. Those are two guaranteed things it's going to take, and the specifics of it, I don't know. That just depends on your situation and your goals and aspirations. But overall, we all the same. Those two things are guaranteed within all of our lives, and whatever we're trying to get done in them, it's hard work and discipline. Those things are going to be guaranteed to be able to reach your goals and your dreams. And if you don't have those, you won't reach them. It's just that simple. Bill Gates didn't get to where he was by just sitting back on his couch drinking a Coke and eating some hot Cheetos. He got up, he went to work, he had an idea in his mind, he wrote, he theorized, he wrote, he made hypothesis, he experimented on what he wanted to get done, and it took trial and error for him to get it done. And he lived with the failure, and he managed his time, and he didn't waste it. He was focused. He was intentional about every day and what he had to get done. He knew what had to be what had to be finished and what had need to be completed in order to reach his goal of being, one of the richest men alive, and owning one of the biggest technological companies of all time. So that is it's that kind of thing that's going to take, organization and being tactical. So I wanted to reference Colossians 4:5 out of the Bible here. It says, behave wisely toward outsiders, making the best use of the time. And what I think this verse is trying to say is it's saying that, do the right thing, and be smart in everything that you do. And at the same time, like I hate to keep repeating this word time, but, make it count. Make every minute count. Don't waste any of your day. Don't waste any part of your days at all. Do not waste your time, because once you waste your time, you can't get it back. The concept of time is very complicated, and it's so much more involved than what we know as everyday time, but for as far as we're concerned in our knowledge, a minute is 60 seconds, and once 60 seconds goes by, and nothing is done and nothing is accomplished, you have wasted a minute. Like if you think about it that way, and you'll start forcing you to get things done. That way you aren't wasting your time here, because we're not promised tomorrow. We're not guaranteed anything. And once you realize that, you will begin to understand that, hey, I got to get, I've got to be more organized. I got to be more tactical. I've got to be intentional with everything I do. I've got to, do everything with focus and hard work, and be, diligent, right? It's going to take those things. And once we get and understand that, then we start notice, difference in our lives and how we move about our lives, so that's just my tidbit there, but Proverbs 27:1 says, do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. Again, we don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't know if we're guaranteed the next day. So if you know that, knowing in your mind that you aren't guaranteed the next day, then why aren't you doing everything in your power, in your will, to make the present day count that you are living at the moment? Make the moment count. Make it count. Do the work, get better, right? So once we realize and begin to do that, there's no stopping. The sky's the limit, because you're going to have a mindset now, and then you're going to be able to do everything in your goals and dreams, because you're organized and you're a disciplined person, and it's going to take time. It's something that you have to begin to understand yourself. Discipline, is something that in being devoted to what you're doing, like you can be disciplined and taught that, but being devoted is something that cannot be taught and instructed. You have to have the want to get better and the want to get things done. And if you don't push yourself to do that, and you don't push yourself to make the effort, to make that schedule, make that agenda, or, organize yourself in your life, then it won't get done, because at the end of the day, you are the only one that can do it. At least to where it counts for something. Yeah, you can pay somebody to do it. You can pay somebody to cut your yard, to do your work, or you can pay somebody to, do your homework for you, or write a paper, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But the gist of it is, at the end of the day, it's only hurting yourself. You're cheating yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Use your time wisely. Get the work. Get better. Use your time. Focus. Set aside what needs to be done. That's what I learned my freshman year. I learned that if I focus on just one thing at a time, and just getting better over the course of the week, over the course of a day, or over the course of a year, then I will see improvements. And I end up with all A's my first year of college. And it took a while to get there, but I got it. And it took, again, being disciplined and devoted to what I wanted to get accomplished, and I was able to do that. And God rewards those who are focused and they are wise in what they're doing. They're wise in their time. He rewards those who do that. Rick Warren, American author, he has a good quote that I like, and I read it today. But it says, "Time is your most precious gift because you only have a set amount of it." He's absolutely right. We have a set amount of time in this life, and we don't know what that is, So again, he's saying that, it's one of the best things you can ever receive. Having time is the best thing you can ever get. Best gift you could ever ask for. Better than money, a car, happiness, whatever. Like this time is the most precious gift you could ever receive. And I truly believe that. I believe in that. I will always believe in that. Because If you lose time, you're losing a chance to improve and get better. And that's all it is, so continue to think about that, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments. We're right here. Again, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your favorite podcasts. We're on YouTube. Check us out there. So just keep tuning in, and we'll be back next time.